Hey, I'm in Southern Highlands in an all single story neighborhood. Let's take a look at this beauty. Flip the camera out and take a peek. Let's go, let's go. All right, everyone knows the story. One take, we're gonna walk through and check this puppy out. What we're working with. Single story, listed as 3-bedroom. I think you can get away with calling it a 4-bedroom, but the rules are the rules. If the tax records say one thing, you can't go against it, it's my understanding. So you have a 3-bedroom, a 4th office, and then this front space as well. What are we looking at? About 2,500 square feet, a little over 2,550. Let me just get my shoes off. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We have this space here, and that's it. Normally I go straight to the living room kitchen, but let's just check out this built-in. So this would be the front formal living room, and it has 2 competing built-ins. I like it. So you have floor to ceiling, decorative shelving over here, and then you actually have all the same, and then you have a bunch of cabinets as well. A lot of space to put stuff. Those blue bins. I was just thinking if this were to be like a kid's playroom, boy, would there be some fun. And I like how this slides out. Fun. All right, so that's the front living room. I see they put some thought and effort into that for sure. And let's check out the main area here. So you walk in and you see a nice little wet bar with, I'm guessing about a 40 bottle, 50 bottle wine fridge. We have our kitchen. It's just real open. Brown tones into the living room. So we have a formal dining room off the side here. Here's our fridge. It's an LG fridge. And all your cabinets, they're the kind that you just kind of pull from the bottom. They don't have fixtures. They're not the solid wood, but they definitely look like they're in some great condition. This almost has a pink hue to it on the granite. I can't tell if it's brown or a pink hue, but pulls the same color tone out of the floor to the countertop. And they brought that up about 5 inches. You got a 4-burner range on top. And the microwave, is vented. It is vented, so you could pull all of this out, just put a dedicated vent, and then move the microwave somewhere if you wanted. There's no walk-in pantry. You do have this big pantry space. And they got these great pull-outs. Turntable for your spices. It's a nice use of this space where you're able to get things in and get all the way to the back. That seems to be the hardest part when you get things all the way in the back and you can't reach them. Oversized island. We got the 2-sided sink, RO water, reverse osmosis water, where it's pushing that water through a small membrane. It's got child-proof lock, which is also child-proofed. I don't know how that one's gonna open. Yeah, dishwasher. So you have these sloped entry spaces into these 2 rooms, into all the rooms there. Just a different architectural feature. Feels very open. It's hard, when you're in a vacant house, it feels empty because I need something on that wall right there, just a painting, and a TV hanging over there, or a couch. But sometimes those little things breaking up a room give it a different feel. Right now I'm feeling like it's unfinished. It needs something, but obviously that something is you. You need someone living here. So here you have a wet bar. Nice space here. So if you're throwing a party, you can have a couple people sitting in the dining room, a couple people based around the kitchen, and then you have your main living room. So fun central space there for that. Bar. This is the main living room, and you have this dramatic wall of rock. And you see how it's featuring that rounded entrance. So you have a couple bedrooms off to that side, and then the primary suite is behind me. A gas fireplace, and then a real big space for a TV hutch, and then some decorative knickknacks on either side. Huge backyard, by the way. Big lot. And we're talking about 7,000 square foot lot. And you have some plants, so we are bringing some water back here. Southwest playing. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't have my headphones on, so I feel like you could probably hear that better than normal. There is a flight path that goes over Southern Highlands, something to be considered. We heard it now standing outside, but with all the doors closed, I don't know if you can even hear those planes going by. But something to consider if quiet solitude is your thing, then perhaps Southern Highlands is not your thing. A fun fact, there's a bunch of disclosures you sign when you buy a home. And with my company, we have a big disclosure thing. And one of them is, I'm not sure if it's Coldwell Banker or if it's a Las Vegas Realtor Association required. Whatever the case may be, I always laugh when I see it, but there's a disclosure that says, I'm aware that there's casinos in Las Vegas, and you initial that if you have a gambling problem, it's not my problem. I thought that was just kind of random. I mean, I get it, right? It could be an issue. All right, it's coming back through here. This is the half bath that would be for everybody in the main area off the kitchen. Here's a primary suite. Oh, what got me on that tangent on the disclosure is there's another one either right before or right after, which lets everyone know that there's airports in town and your house might be in a flight path. And if it's not in a flight path, it might be one day because you can't control it. But yeah, it's amazing what has to be disclosed, I think there was an issue with strip views at some point, and builders saying you buy a new build and it's going to have this strip view, and then life happens and they build in front of your strip view and it's no longer a strip view. So there's some rules on what you can and cannot say for that. Nice built outs in here. I always like these cabinets. If you get enough drawers in the closet, I feel like it saves you some stuff in the bedroom. So here we have double sink and then the seated vanity. All right, let's check out the other bedrooms. While I'm thinking of it, I want to thank Alan Zeller with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Nevada Properties. Let me in to view the property with you guys today. So this is the room I was saying, you could probably cheat it and call it a bedroom. Nice crown molding in this one. So you have, it's built as an office right now, right? You have that built in there and you have the doors. But my understanding is, as long as the tax records reflect it, and you could lobby to have it inspected and changed, is this is clearly a closet alcove. So you can close that off, make it a closet. But more so, as long as the tax record showed it, it has a door, it has a window. So it would qualify as a bedroom. This is an easy one, especially since those can be covered. You don't have to do anything. You can make it into a bedroom, but you could pull this out and make that a closet real easy. All right, anyway, as things stand today, you have an office. So that's fun. You have that front living area with built-ins there. Then you already have a built-in office space here, and then you have two other bedrooms. Okay, I hear a plane going over right now. I'm right next to a window. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. I was listening for it. I feel it's one of those things that you stop hearing after a while. I remember visiting a buddy in Brooklyn, And I swear when that train passed, like the whole place rumbled. I couldn't hear a darn thing he was saying. And it was just like, everything stopped for like 30 seconds while it went by. But for him, he didn't even realize it. It was just like part of life. So here's the second bathroom. You got just a standard tub. I'll swing back. There's just a standard builder area tub. Same thing with the sink. And then the third bedroom here. They're kind of small. They're good, like 10 by 10, 9 by 10 size rooms. See if I have it listed. Fourth bedroom, 11 by 12. 11 by 12, okay. My sizing's off, 11 by 12. Not the biggest though, not the biggest. Here we have that built in here as well. I like how you have different spots to hang things too. Kind of group them. Well, there you have it. There you have it. Glad you could join me. So that was technically it's a 3-bedroom. So it's a 3-bedroom with a front living room, with a formal dining room, and with an office. 2,500 square feet, over 2,500 square feet on a just about 9,000 square foot lot, all single story, and it's in a single story neighborhood. So there's quite a bit of privacy in that you don't have second story windows staring you down. Well, glad you could join me on the tour, and I look forward to seeing you on the next.